Hello and welcome to another episode of Balatro. I'm on a bit of a time crunch this morning. Not really. Maybe. I don't know if I'm on a time crunch. I have some people showing up to do some repair things at my home. And so I wanted to practice on the blue deck on the gold stake a little bit. Gear myself up to record a win since it's been a while since I've won recorded. And after... Oh, I heard someone outside. Is that someone that I need to be thinking about? No. I don't think that's the people showing up. So, like I said, people will show up at any moment to... Not at any moment, but... I actually have no idea when they're going to be here today. Theoretically, they could... 8 o'clock is like the earliest they could show up, and it's 8:06 right now. But I think in reality they won't show up until late morning or afternoon. So I should have enough time to like record a full video. But I want to do it like first thing, just in case they do decide to show up at like 9 o'clock or something. But I heard some people outside the window, and I was like, oh, is someone at the door or something? But no, they're just outside the window here. Sorry. You're not here for details about my time crunch. You're here for some top tier Balatro play. So I don't have the practice on this that maybe I was hoping or thinking that maybe I would have. Okay, let's think about this. This has got to be worth it. I think it's proper to evaluate the value of a shop as like $6 or something. Maybe $5. Because seeing shops shows you jokers and packs. But re-rolling for $5 also shows you jokers and packs. There's this other weird element here that it's like fighting and then skipping, which you could imagine being like similar to not seeing the shop, gets you to an interest cap. But I'm thinking here, investment tag, $25. I would be giving up, let's say optimistically, $4 from the hands I have at the end of this round, and the opportunity to see a shop, and the opportunity to earn interest on my now $8 I have going into the big blind. So I lose, like, if we count the interest there, maybe it interest stacks twice. It's like $6 of like actual money, and maybe like a $5 value on being able to see a shop. So that's like $11 we miss out on by taking the investment tag, which of course is $25 straight up, which might even compound into more value than that later on. So I think skipping investment tag on the small blind is 100% correct. There's also the issue that it's like that might cost me another dollar here because I can't win as easily. Although it looks like we will be able to win in 2, which is about what you would expect. Just find one more red. 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Let's take a look at this shop and see what it has to offer us. Rental greedy joker. Ooh, an early hiker? That's some scaling. Maybe we take this and we don't need to look at the buffoon pack, because we're probably powerful enough to beat the goad, but like almost certainly with 5 hands, even if hiker does nothing right now. And the buffoon pack just has too high of a chance to show us like rentals and eternals that we can't take, or perishables that we're not that excited about taking. So I think we're allowed to save the money for interest here and just go. So we kind of want to do flushes because it plays 5 cards. So we look for a heart flush. Not very good start to looking for the heart flush. Okay, very poor start. We might be in trouble here. Okay, we got a heart flush. That's a good start. We need that. We could look for a full house on like kings and jacks or kings and sevens. Just play a queen. Okay. It's even more likely that we find it now, because we didn't draw any jacks or sevens or aces, right? So those are what we have 3 or 4 of left, so we need to draw like 2 of those. Is it better to give myself a chance to get a full house on 9s? That gives me 2 more hits, but I look at 1 less card. So I decrease the amount of cards I look at by 20%, but I increase the number of hits by, go from 10 hits to 12 hits, so also 20%. That's weird. But no, it's quite a bit different than that though, because a single 7 wouldn't do it, and a single ace wouldn't do it. This is very weird to think about. I'm gonna go like this. I don't know if this is correct. We didn't get... Okay, so we have to start again. That's kind of annoying. I liked the early game hiker. Finding the heart flush super late was unlucky for sure. I don't know if there was a better way to play that. If there was like a straight I could have been going for that I didn't. Let's be greedy here and look for, oh well, for I guess royal straight. Wins in 1. Okay, shake it off, shake it off. We can win. I want to record a win. I really want to record a win, but I keep not being able to. It's actually kind of aggravating. Okay, if I want to buy this voucher, can I afford to take the buffoon pack? I can. So we should just take the lusty joker though, because it's only $1 more, but it's guaranteed value. The problem is if I take this, I go down to $3. So then to get up to 10, I would need 7, so I would need 3 hands left. Yeah, no, that's totally fine, not a problem. We're gonna be able to buy this voucher. I don't know if buying this voucher is correct, by the way, but I'm going to pretend that it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess that wins in 1. It's a decent straight, but it has more than twice the amount of multiplier because of Lusty Joker. So Lusty Joker's already saved me $1. But it also cost me $1 because of interest. I mean, it cost me $3 after I sell it. We'll call it $4 because of interest. But regardless, we're able to get this hand, the grabber. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, but no hearts. But we're not very likely to get enough hearts to win in 1 by just discarding twice. So we should just play the good hand and win in 2 instead of 1. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5 should win because it's got 2 hearts. Yep. So Lusty Joker has now probably saved me a couple of dollars. Well, that's cool. I want that for sure. But I do need to get a little bit more powerful here so we can buy a flush, and now I'm pretty powerful for the next couple of fights. Look for a heart flush. Heart flush is way overkill, but it's still like pretty easy to look for. We didn't get it. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So a heart flush, you can see, scores 1800, so that'll mostly beat this. It'll make sure we can beat the boss of this ante for sure. Which the boss is diamond cards are debuffed. Okay, that's actually good to pay attention to. I don't need a perishable arrowhead. This has 2 more rounds. So we can hold, planning on getting this nacho tong. Tong, interesting. And then we look for the Ooh, we can go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play a straight instead of a flush. And then go in. Weirdly, I think it's just better to look for the heart flush. It wins in 1, and we can. We didn't get any hearts there. We got a heart there. So even though we didn't get it in 2 discards, if we get 1 more heart after the hand play, like it's the same. Close one. I didn't click on the king there. So it took me 2 hands to win, which would have been the case even if I had done the straight that only contains 3 hearts, because the straight 3 hearts would not have 1 in 1. I'm pretty sure. I didn't do the math, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, well I want the Nacho. Diamonds are debuffed. We can take a Wrathful Joker. Since the hearts are going away, this is perishable. And it also makes us more powerful for the boss right now. So we have a couple of kinds of flushes that get 1800, 1900 points. Go next. Well, the club flush is not very good, so I guess we look for the heart flush. Maybe we play a pair like this. And now we look for hearts. Oh, or spades are just given to us on a platter. This shouldn't win in 1, and so then the 1 more flush will win. Doesn't even have to be a flush probably, but I guess we might as well look for the flush. We haven't used any discards yet. Yep, there's a flush. Okay. Lusty Jokers, out. Oh, we probably could have sold this, but it wouldn't hit an interest break point, so it didn't matter. Okay. I don't want to sell it right now, because I don't want to be able to see Lusty Joker in the shop, because Lusty Joker's just not that good right now. 3200 would be a couple of spade flushes. If I take the chariot, actually, it's maybe just 2 flushes as long as one of them is spades. So we can probably buy, and then just go next. Let's give that a shot. I don't think I want to create 2 common jokers. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Definitely not lucky to see only 1 spade in the opening hand. Go like this to look for a heart flush. I know the heart flush isn't great with Lusty Joker, but it's still a flush, which I've leveled up. And I had 3 hearts. Okay. Diamonds and clubs here, not what I want. I need more spades. We have 11 spades left. Is it time to start going aggressive on finding the spades? If we had an 8 here, we could just like play a straight. That would be nice. I think we have to hunt down the spades aggressively here. Yep, there we go. 1 more spade, please. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? Make the 2 steel and the 8 gold. And then the steel should mean that this wins? Yeah, nice. It did. I could have sold this for interest, so I probably should have. Trading card is definitely good, but it doesn't make me more powerful now. So we're going to buy this, and then we're going to roll, because we need some help. This is pretty anti-synergy with the trading card. Even Steven is great. Card Sharp is also great. Okay. So we fight. We're still looking for spade flushes. But maybe we just play this straight right now. Why? Why not? It's gonna be hard to play like 3 flushes or something. So a 5-card hand that scores decently, pretty nice. Okay. We can burn this stinky odd card since we have even Steven. Okay. And now we can look for one more spade. Ooh, it might be a little hard to find if we have to hold on to this 2 of clubs, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and hold on to this 2 of clubs. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We could sell trading card, but because it costs us money every round, but also gains us money every round, so it's a little weird. There was no way to sell Leslie Joker for interest there. I did think about it this time. +1 hand size. Why? Just to make the flushes easier to find? I could do that if I think that I'm in trouble for this blind. I think I might be in trouble for this blind, although face down cards are relatively mitigated when you're going for suits, because there are only 4 suits that you have to worry about, so you can usually piece together the information about suits that you need. Still, Juggler is helpful. It doesn't cost me that much right now. It cost me a little bit. Maybe like $3. Okay, we can get rid of an odd heart. With the trading card. Got 8 hearts left, 3 hearts in hand. So I think we just look for the spade flush. Play a pair of 10s. Do we want to play 3 of a kind of 10s? Leaving a 6 behind? Sure. It gets rid of a spade, though. Maybe a 3 of a kind's not that much better than a pair? Yeah, that makes sense. It's an extra 4, 5 multiplier, which is very good, but it's like 1 less spade for my flush that I'm looking for, which is way more important to just get the spade flush as soon as I can. So we'll play a pair. Right, and then there's this issue. So now we sort by suit. This is a low card, so it's absolutely a spade. These are probably some combination of diamonds and clubs. So let's actually do it this way. Let's keep the one that's most likely to be a diamond, because the diamonds are easiest to pin down with face down hands, and we will just discard this. Keep a spade here. Nice, now we have spades to play. If we play it, we'll draw some cards face down, totally fine. Okay. So now we need to look for the diamond flush, probably. This is high, so it's diamond, probably. This is low, so we have 3 diamonds. They're right here. We can keep the heart behind in case we want to do something fancy with 8s. Rank, this is not extremely high, but we knew that one of these face card downs was high enough that it was probably a diamond. This is definitely a diamond. Rank, this is the 4th highest. rank. This is the second highest. So this is higher than this. So they're probably both diamonds. There's diamonds then clubs. What is the highest card? Where does it go? It goes right here. And then this is now low. Lower than an 8. So this is tricky. This could be a heart, and then this could be a combination of clubs and diamonds. Or this could be a club, and then these are all diamonds guaranteed. Well, I think the way to do it is to just feel out these 4 cards with a hand play. If this is a diamond, what if I do? What do I do if this is a club though? Because these could all be clubs. They're in order. I don't think we do anything if it's a club. It's a diamond, so we're good to go. We've got all diamonds, like this. And this should win, for a lot of reasons. Most, the card sharp's a big reason, because that's our second flush of the round. We could have sold you for interest. Interesting. Okay. Do we open a Jumbo Arcana pack? Because the world would be very good to get, and strength could be very good for even Steven, and death would be very good, and wild lovers would actually be quite good. What's the boss? It's the tooth. Yeah, and we've got an extra hand size. Well, at least it was worth it for the money here. These are not worth it at all, so we'll just take the money. But I'm very happy about that. Okay, 9,000. We just hit 12,000 with 2 flushes, so we should be mostly good to go. We've got fewer hearts. I guess we'll keep deleting hearts with the trading card. Go next. I stopped by. Sorry, I'm responding to a message over here. I stopped. Okay, trading card. We have the fewest hearts, so it's a little bit annoying to have 4 hearts in my starting hand. But maybe we just delete, since there's nothing obvious to play here, maybe we just delete this and then start looking for our flushes. Okay. Do I want to look for a club flush or a spade flush? Spade flushes are better, but also spade flushes are better to be the second flush because of card sharp. And I've got 3 clubs. Okay, a little weird, but let's look for the club flush first. Okay, we almost have the club flush. Ah, but this is such a good spade flush. Can we look for both at the same time? It's a little bit weird. It's actually very weird. This might be really, really bad. Okay, well, we weren't punished. We were rewarded heavily. That's 1 flush, and then the spade flush wins. For a couple of reasons. 1, because of card sharp. 2, we just drew a steal card, so that's nice. Could have sold you for interest again. I don't know, the hand size is pretty sweet though. Actually, it wouldn't have been interest because of the gold card in our hand. Okay. Nice. These are not that good. I didn't count up how many points that was, but I think we're good enough for 13-5. We did get a little bit lucky there, but we can probably pull something off similar. We had like, what, 4 hands left over. So we can maybe just start banking stuff for interest and fight. Yeah. We don't want to skip because of trading card reasons. And as well as shop reasons. There are a lot of reasons not to skip in a lot of situations in general, but... This is weird with the steel card and gold card in our hand right away. I could start by playing a pair like this. The reason to do it this way is you want to use the trading card to discard only 1 card when you have a hand that's not that excited about discarding 5 cards at a time, like right here. I wouldn't want to discard 5 cards anyway, so I'm not losing as much value by discarding only 1 card with trading card, because realistically I would only be discarding these 4 anyway. Although it's probably greedy to hold on to this 8, so maybe I'm supposed to play this pair. Yeah, that sounds actually correct. And then, but I want to use this to burn. Yeah, we'll just do this. I do want to use my discards. I don't want to burn through all my hands. Yeah, I want to be able to find something useful to burn with trading card. And hearts are especially good to burn. So let's not play this for a pair and miss out on a potential heart. We got a heart anyway, but okay. We'll play this 2 pair, that's cool. With evens, for even Steven and a steel card. So I, like, even scores reasonably well. And now we're looking for 1 more spade. There's a spade. This probably doesn't win because we don't get the card sharp. Yeah. So 1 more flush. We'll look for the diamond flush. Play high card here. And then diamond flush. Okay. And we're now like quite wealthy, which we kind of need to be going into the tooth. Okay, with 2 planets here, we can probably look for a Jupiter reasonably for $4. Super worth it. Super worth it. That's great. Our deck is getting more flush compatible. We're down to only 9 hearts, and we haven't lost any of the other suits, so we can find a flush in like any suit just fine. Obviously, it's best in spades. Okay, well, upgrading the flush definitely helps. Can I go next rather than spending money on rolling? Spending money on rolling is not bad, so we should probably just do it. This is money. I like the trading card a little bit better, even though it's rental, so it's not giving me money per round. It is thinning my deck every round, which is very nice. And the juggler is probably gonna save me more money by just making it easiest to win in like 2 hands here against the tooth, and lose the smallest amount of money that way. So we just go next. We start by burning a heart. Then we discard, looking for the club flush. We're gonna try and just win in 2 flushes here. No. Unlucky. Yeah, the tooth is gonna eat through our money big time here. Okay, there's 1 flush. Okay, we need another flush. Got a bunch of spades left and a bunch of diamonds left. Is a diamond flush good enough? Probably. So just play a pair like this. looking for the diamond flush. We're gonna go all the way down to like $0 here. Well, we'll be a little greedy and keep this while we look for the last flush. There we go. Okay, not so bad. We go down to $10, but we earn $5, $7, $9. So we go up to 19 for the shop. God, screw the tooth, man. All heart cards are debuffed, not a huge deal. 25,000 though, into 50,000. That is a bit of a big deal. Juggler's almost done. Well, this is great because we want to look for. Sure, the Fool is good. I was gonna say we want to look for like suit changers. But more Jupiters is very good also. Okay, we can probably go next. And we fight. Get rid of another heart. Great. These hearts have been really easy to get rid of. So we could do something like this where we play a high card first. For the same reason as before, we want to use our first discard when there's not an obvious bunch of cards we want to discard. We'll play the flush when we see it though, for sure. Okay, now let's discard the rubbish 3 and see what we're looking at. Okay, we can just look for a diamond flush here, should be fine. We'll discard like this, keep the steel card. Nice, and we got the diamond. Lucky. It's got 3 evens in it, which is also lucky. Okay, didn't quite win, but we win in one like this. Just play another flush. Okay. With 3 hands left over, so you can see that mostly powerful enough to beat the boss, although we did just lose our juggler. Excuse me. Maybe we sell the juggler, because I'd be happy to see another juggler in the shop. Kind of fun. Okay, yeah, Mega Buffoon is pretty value. Pretty high value. 4 fingers. Interesting. That's very similar to +1 hand size. It makes the flushes way easier to find. It means they score less, but I think I'm okay with that. So let's take you and sell you in order to get the most value out of that. That was an $8 pack, but we got $3 back immediately, so we spent $5 on a 4 fingers that sells for $3. I mean, that's huge value. The question is, how much stronger does that make us relative to the juggler that we had before? I have no idea. Okay, well, I'm happy to get rid of another heart, so we can start with that. Okay, and then I want to look for a spade. Cool. Then I want to toss a diamond instead of a club, maybe? Since we have more clubs. Should we just play this hand? No evens in it, so it doesn't score that well. Can we be greedy and keep the gold card around? We'll see. Yeah, card sharp means that just spamming, if 4 fingers really makes flushes extremely easy to play, then just spamming flushes with card sharp is actually very, very valuable. Toss the ace. This should just win though? No, we still need 17,000. No, that was enough, yeah. That was, gosh, 12,000 or 22,000, right? So that's good to know. Shoot the moon. Not really what we want. Wrathful Joker, even Steven are a lot better because flushes play, I guess now they play 4 cards, but typically flushes play 5 cards, so you'd rather have Molt Jokers that work off of cards played rather than cards kept. It's also rental, lots of reasons. I'm not that excited about it. But I'll look for a Jupiter here. Ah, that's too bad. We play pair relatively often. That's why I will snag that. Although maybe Saturn... Oh, I wonder if this was ever take a Saturn and switch to start doing straights instead of flushes. I don't know, flushes are easier to spam with card sharp, so flushes make more sense. Straights kind of step on each other's toes. Flushes do not. So even though we have 4 fingers for straights, I think we'll just use the 4 fingers for flushes because of card sharp. I don't know, it's not like upgrading Saturn meant that we have to pivot, so maybe it was better just so we have the nice out of a good straight instead of the almost meaningless upgrade of a pair. But pairs pop up like pretty often as we're looking for our flushes. So I think they're both pretty viable. Okay, 50,000, 100% possible. 100% possible. So I don't need to re-roll. Okay, this is definitely risky, but we're gonna go for it. Not a great start. But we can burn a queen like this. Nice, and play our first flush. If we just played 7 flushes, we absolutely win, I think. We're gonna be a little anti-greedy and not keep the gold card around. So discard 5. Nice. 3 evens. And an ace. And then do we toss in a diamond? Yeah. And we keep these 2 around for the next spade flush. Pretty cool. Okay. Only 3 diamonds left. I don't think I really want to look for those. So we can go like this to look for spade flush. Okay. 4 spades left. So we can hold on to the 5 to try and get 3 of the 4 remaining spades. That might have been a little silly. Come on, I just need 2 more spade flushes. No! Oh, top decking 2 hearts there. Top decking the last 2 hearts there is really brutal. Man, what are that's a 7 and a 10. At least the 10's we can still get this. We have the steel card. So we play a high card like this, which scores almost nothing, and we hope that we get 2 spades and a steel card. 1 spade and a steel card, we'll take it. Oh, straight flush. Better or worse? Better. Way better. That's amazing. Okay. Bailed out. But bailed out by the steel card, I think, is actually the real winner here. Or not. Why did that score so... Oh, card sharp. Card sharp. I don't know if a regular flush would have gotten there anyway. A spade flush was quite a bit more, and that scored 7,000. So if we multiplied it by 3, that would be 21,000, and we needed 20,000. But a flush would not have scored 7,000. It would have scored less than that, probably. Gosh. Didn't quite get there. Didn't quite get there. What did we need? What did we need? We had a 3x mult joker. 7 hands from vouchers. Foil even Steven. I guess Wrathful Joker was really not pulling his weight. I think maybe Wrathful Joker was the weak link. I should have maybe rolled more aggressively for a better base mult Joker. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Wrathful Joker. Even Steven was getting in there pretty reliably, but Wrathful Joker, it's like, only every once in a while. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Sorry that we didn't win. Seems like to be a common theme. I've won with the blue deck unrecorded in the last few days between my last episode and now. But I'm not winning with it like consistently. I don't know. I feel like unrecorded I'm like 40%, but recorded right now I think I'm quite a bit less than that. I don't know why I'm getting a worse win rate while I'm recording. Maybe just anxiety, bad decision making in one way or another. Definitely it's bad decision making, right? I mean, I think in theory there's like 80% win rates available on the best decks on the highest difficulty. We'll keep chasing that down. We'll keep chasing down that win rate. Eventually maybe we'll go for win streaks, but right now we're just currently trying to break our losing streak. So I appreciate the support for the videos. Of course, the support for like my efforts to win as well. And we'll see you next time.